Let's create a microservice that retrieves information from a specific LinkedIn profile. To do this, we add a LinkedIn data scraper node. Here, we select the action named Get Profile Data by URL and specify the URL of the LinkedIn profile. We run it for a test. After waiting a few seconds, we receive the result, which includes the name, geo-positions, and everything that is in the LinkedIn profile. Great! Now we need to turn this scenario into a microservice that will be accessible via API. To do this, we need to replace the input trigger node. We remove it and add a trigger on webhook instead. Now this scenario has an address from where it can be called. Let's copy it. We save and deploy this microservice. Let's try to call it at this address. Excellent. Request accepted. In the history, we now see a call to this scenario. It happened externally. Here you can see what parameters came in. So far, there are no parameters. Excellent. Our microservice is ready. Now we need to make this microservice respond with the texts we need. For this, we use a webhook response node. We pass what we want to see in the response. In our case, we can pass the entire response section because it contains all the useful information. We simply select response and save. Done. Let's deploy our microservice to make sure it works and check that it is active. We go here and call our microservice to see the result. Here is our JSON with complete information about my profile. There is one more thing to do. Now the profile address is set in this field, but we want it to be passed from outside. So we add a get parameter named profile here, for example, and insert my profile here. Let's try to call wait for the answer, see that the answer has arrived, look at the history, take the last call, and see what came in. We see here the incoming parameter with the LinkedIn profile address. Now, to finalize this scenario, we replay it so that the data comes into our editor, and we simply replace the static URL, which is written here, with the dynamic one that comes to us at the entrance. Here it is contained, query.file, in this way. Save and deploy. Done. Now, when we call it from outside and pass the profile address here, it will change dynamically. Let's check. Let's take someone else's profile, for example, Chris, and insert it here as a get parameter and get the result we need. Here are the details about Chris. With all parameters, our microservice is ready to use.